Um, Hi everyone, welcome back to Speletons. I'm Zinker. He's Derek. Derek was gonna start talking about Skyrim.
Yeah,
After I was tossing a body around. Um,
yeah.
oh
At
my
some point,
god,
or
it's
so once you get
okay.
a
Hold
little after
on.
you get to Whiterun and Skyrim, there's a point where like there's some red guards that are like, "Hey, we're looking for some lady. Have you seen this lady?" And you're like, "I don't know any fucking ladies." And you're and they're like, "All right, well, if you find a lady, like send her our way, like, just like send us a text or something like
I
that." And you're like, "All right, got you, fam." Uh, that's exactly how that conversation goes. And
right,
what I used to always do when I play Skyrim is I'd always assassinate those red guards because they had their weapons were scimitars, and that was like I think that was one of the few ways, if not the only ways, to get scimitars. Um,
okay,
they had the equivalence of a steel sword, except it was pretty much worthless in value. But I would have to like get behind like the forge or something like that and like take a shot at them with an arrow to take them out, so I wouldn't like arouse suspicion from the guards. But once I killed them though, like I would loot their bodies and then I would just kind of pick up their bodies and I'd either throw them under the bridge in the water or just kind of toss them into the fire of the like forge at the
right,
blacksmith.
right.
And that's where their bodies stayed for the rest of the game.
Jesus Christ. Wait,
Well, like
wait.
I gotta
Doesn't it
hide the bodies.
despawn? Or no,
No,
it doesn't despawn. And that's right.
not those bodies.
Yeah. All right. I think I have to deal with the. Yeah. This runs better. Oh, I hate it, but I have to do it in this. I don't. It won't give me advanced option choices, so I can't make the lighting look regular and everything else fine. All right. Well, I hope this isn't too bad, guys. Sorry.
It got more pixelated somehow for me.
Sounds about right.
Um,
Um,
God, it looks like you're playing something on. It looks like you're playing like Doom.
I might
Um,
be.
or it looks like you're playing like Elder Scrolls Arena.
Elder Scrolls
Um,
Arena.
that's the first Elder Scrolls.
Really?
Uh,
It
yeah.
was just an arena?
No, it was called Arena.
Why was it called Arena?
That's the name of the game. I tried playing it once. I didn't get very far.
What do you do in it?
You play it. It's an Elder Scrolls game.
Is it actually like an Elder Scrolls
It's
game
an
though?
Elder Scrolls game. Yes.
We gotta
It's
go.
not.
We gotta
It's.
do that sometime. I just
have
want to
them.
see.
I have all of them.
Why do you have
I have
all of
the
them?
Elder Scrolls games because I bought them. I bought them a while ago. I don't have them on Steam though. I have them on disc.
You don't. Oh, you have them on like what? A PC disc?
Yeah.
Got it. Oh God, I shouldn't have stopped the record. For the record, that was a bad idea. What is it? Well, I know there was one town in Skyrim that I just murdered everyone. Just straight up, I'm like, I'm gonna murder everyone in this town, and I did.
Well,
I
there's
wish
certain
I could
people
do this in real life.
there's certain people you can't murder, but
Well, yeah, no, I would. There would be like two people who would be really pissed to see me in that town.
they just yeah.
And then I would have to fight them endlessly, and I would, and I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna beat the fuck out of you guys. I think the stores would restock though, so I thought that was funny.
Um.
Yeah, they gave quests. I'm like, oh man, I thought there was no side quest here, but turns out there was. No, I think there was one. No, there might have been two people alive, but there was no more guards left because I murdered them all, which was a nice touch. Nice touch. I like it. I like it a lot. Hey, how about that Elder Scrolls whatever is coming out? 7, 6,
Yeah.
7,
It's coming out.
7.
It's not gonna be that. Is it gonna be an MMO or not? I don't remember.
No, MMO was Elder Scrolls Online. The other Elder
I know
Scrolls.
that. I know that, but people made it.
That's
sound
Fallout.
oh, that's Fallout. Right,
Yeah,
that's right.
Fallout. Fallout's the one doing it. What is this? When will they stop crying? I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, there are no babies in Wellington Wells. Not that I would know, because I haven't been here very long. There's nothing in this trunk. Huh. Travel to the train station. Where is that? Oh,
Chugga chugga.
I think it's that direction. Okay. So I wonder, so is this like it randomly generates stuff, right? Whoa! Time if you're thirsty. When you consume food, your maximum stamina increases for a short time. When you are too hungry, your maximum stamina decreases. When you drink, the cost of sprinting is reduced. When you are too thirsty, sprinting costs more stamina. While ignoring this won't kill you, do try to remember to eat and drink so that you can benefit from nutrition and hydration. I don't have a canteen though, so like.
I know something I can talk about.
What's up?
So when I got the day I got back to RIT that night, a bunch of troop
He's
people,
been back for a while, by the way, and this is the
I've
first
been
time
back-
we've gotten to
back for, like,
try.
I haven't even been back for a week. Yeah, tomorrow will be a week.
Still. Oh my
anyways,
god. Oh, she landed on me. Oh.
When the day I got back, a bunch of troop people and I, we went to the movies to see a movie called Night is Short, Walk On Girl. It only played for 2 days.
Okay.
It's a Japanese film.
Got it.
It's basically.
Oh, what is it? Is that the one to the fucking My Neighbor Doro? Yeah, him.
My Neighbor Totoro?
Hey, yeah, that one.
No.
Oh.
I don't think that's
It's
by
the Studio Ghibli? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think. Yeah. I think this is a fairly newer thing. They talked about it, and I think the previews. They're like, "Hey, Studio Ghibli's doing some shit." So
Okay.
check them out. Subscribe to them. I don't know. I don't know what to subscribe to them on, but. Anyways,
Much does it cost?
Fucking Night is Short, Walk On Girl. Fucking great ass movie.
Oh, I have 0 points.
It's about. It
just looks like a 1.
It's about like this girl, this like high school girl. And there's a lot of stuff.
What's this called again?
Night is Short, Walk On Girl.
Yeah. What's it again?
Night is Short, Walk
Okay.
On Girl.
Okay. Is it like night with a K or night with an N?
Night.
Is
with
it like a short
N.
night?
Yes, it's
that-
literally the movie is about a single night. Of events
No.
happening.
No, like, is it like a tiny midget knight that walks on top of a girl?
Only in your dreams.
I don't benefit from that.
Oh, you know what? Being trampled wasn't on that list of kinks.
Neither was
They're big
feet,
stuff.
Derek, or face sitting, both of which are fantastic kinks.
Yeah.
In their own different ways.
Face sitting was on there, I think.
Well, no, I mean, like, they're probably both on the list.
They're
but,
probably
like,
on there. I mean, came up. Face sitting came up, I think.
face sitting came up? I thought you said it didn't.
No, I didn't say that one did. I said feet did.
Oh, well, what did people say for face sitting?
I think there were some yes. I was a nah, I think.
You are not fucking lame.
Anyways,
lame.
so Night Short, Walk On Girl.
Well, I want to know who's into it. My God.
It's yeah, I'll tell you later. So it's about it's about a single night in Japan. I don't remember. I don't know what part of Japan. I think it was Kyoto.
Kyoto. What the fuck is?
Anyways,
Is that like Johto?
yeah.
Kijoto?
Anyways, so it's about like this girl who's like she's pretty young, like she's like probably in high school because it's anime, and like she's young and naive and like she kind of just like goes out to enjoy the night, and it's also about this guy who is like in love with her, and he's been trying to like get her attention he's been trying to like he had a plan to seduce her. His plan was he like constantly shows up randomly and encounters her and is like, oh, it was and she's like, oh, it's a coincidence meeting you, and he's like, nah, it was by chance, babe.
Right.
Like that. So basically, like he just like encounters her randomly. That's his
He's
plan.
just stalking her. This is
Sort
where
of,
the story
yeah.
goes.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
And then the story ends where he rips off her skin and puts it on top of his, and he becomes her.
Yes. But we'll get there.
Oh my God, we should talk about Tusk. Anyhow, keep
So
going.
I'm gonna do my best to retell how this movie goes.
Go for it.
It's because probably not gonna watch it. Anyways,
Oh God! Why are you like hugging me?
I do recommend watching it, but I am gonna probably spoil a few things. So if you care about watching it, I'm sorry. I'm partially sorry.
Well, isn't it like?
I'm not gonna stop.
Oh, I don't have a power cell anymore. I thought I did still. Oh, a chest. I have to pick the lock.
So so it's about this guy. So yeah, there's this girl, guys. She's kind of airheaded. There's this guy who's stalking her, This guy has two friends. One of his friends is the he's like the head of he's like a total Chad. He is he also frequently cross dresses to seduce men just cause.
Same, to be honest. I
so
I feel like you're just like, I don't want to respond to that.
so then there's he's also like the head of like, so it comes up a bit later, but the school he's part of like the school, like I guess kind of like the sort of like the hall monitors, but like not hall monitors. They're like the authorities, like the school kid authorities, whatever that means.
Okay.
Like he holds some like power
Can
over
buy a
kids,
rubber
over
duck.
like discipline. He's like a disciplinary officer, sort of, for like the school or whatever. Like
To buy a rubber duck.
you know, when kids are doing shit they shouldn't be, he's like, hey, stop that, you. And like he sends like the other school enforcement kiddos after him.
Alright.
Which becomes relevant later. And also they're based out of a super high tech, like it almost looks like an FBI it looks like Mr. Crocker's lair, sort of.
Got it.
Because I guess it used to belong to the library, and they used it to track down people who didn't return books.
What?
The movie was fucking wild. Like there were so many things. There were so many things that just happened where you're just like, what? And they just keep going. Like they don't need to explain it because it's better. If they just don't.
I
It's just better if they don't.
refuse to believe that.
I would rather just accept that. Okay, this is how things are here.
No.
No. So then anyways,
I want to know, why does the library have Mr. Crocker's lair?
like it's got like that level of technology for like tracking people and stuff. They have cameras everywhere.
I don't have a shovel.
That'll come up. That'll be relevant later. Anyways, and then so he has his other friend too. His name is Don Underwear.
Okay.
And he's called that because he
Is he about getting her panties, or like?
No, he's called that because he refuses to change his underwear until until he meets a certain girl again, that he had an encounter with like a year ago.
I hope it's her underwear.
Yeah. So no, it's his. So
Oh.
but he's like holds like a world record now for like not changing underwear. That's his thing, I guess.
Okay.
So anyways, it starts with like the girl like going out just like into the night, going out to like drink somewhere, something like that. She meets this guy who like collects, who like there's a society of people who collect smut.
Okay.
It's like very traditional Japanese smut, which is a real thing. This used to be a real thing.
Japanese smut? I feel like it's still a thing, Derek.
The painting. What I mean by that is like the pictures that they used are like real pictures from like very very old pictures of smut.
Got it.
But there's people who just like there's a society of people who just like collect smut.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, like this guy gets like drunk and like this guy that's like drinking and like he buys her drinks, the girl drinks a couple drinks, and like at some point he like gropes her and she punches him, and then there's like two other people across the bar. Like there's like a girl and like a guy. The guy like is like the guy's kind of like Brock. He doesn't open his eyes.
Okay.
And he looks like a very chill dude, and the girl's just like, I'm like super like uppity and fun.
Right. Okay.
And she's like, man, that was a nice punch. And she's like, thanks. My mom taught me how to friendly punch people. You know,
friendly punch people, but when they get groped.
Yeah. So like it's like you punch them like hard enough to be where they're like, okay, I'll stop, but like not hard enough to where they're like, oh, I'm dead.
But.
So.
He groped her. Wouldn't you just all right, whatever. I feel like this wasn't a movie made by girls.
Probably not. This guy, and then like something later happens so like they like go around a bunch drinking, whatever. The guy who was chasing the girl ends up in this bar with that guy also. This guy, and then like the guy is like, hey, or he's like, hey, have you seen this person or whatever? Or I don't think he's like that. Somehow the guy's like, hey, or somehow the guy becomes pals with the guy who's chasing the girl. The drunk guy becomes the smut collector becomes pals with the guy who's chasing the girl, and by pals I mean he forces him to come to like his like smut collecting society.
Okay. Smut collecting society. There's a society of them, as you would expect.
And then also this guy who's collecting the smut is like severe, is like kind of in debt to basically like a yakuza, like a mobster, and somehow regarding the smut, and so go back to the girl's like going around drinking. She meets this like society of people who like do some I don't remember the society of people. We'll skip past it, they're not that important.
Okay.
But like there's a bunch of them basically like marching around drinking more. They drink a lot, an unholy amount, like she should be dead. Then one of the guys that's there, like they somehow end up back at, or the guy somehow ends up at like the smut collecting place. Something happened. Oh, I remember why the guy became pals with the smut collector. It's because someone stole his underwear. Because that's what
Was he Don Underwear?
No, that's what the mob boss does. He's an old.
Oh no, Don Underwear!
No, Don Underwear is okay.
No, but like there's this like boss that steals underwear. Don Underwear is not gonna have a good ending in this story.
No, no, he does. Trust me. We'll get to that.
Is the boss the girl?
No. The mobster, the yakuza guy though takes the guy who's chasing the girl's underwear, and like so, and the smut collector basically gave him a pair of pants.
Okay.
And
did he just not have any clothes on, or I thought he only stole underpants?
Sure. Yeah, sure, but he didn't have pants or like underwear.
Why didn't he have pants? I thought the boss just stole underwear.
I think something happened to his pants. I don't remember exactly. Anyways, so basically, because of all the drinking, they end up in a similar place to each other. Mm-hmm. The girl and the guy. One of the guys that was with the girl, that was just like going around drinking, ends up throwing up all over the smut. All
over the smut. That's smut.
Well,
I don't know. That might make it worth more, to be honest.
It was a guy, so.
It was a guy's. Still, you know what? You don't know what Japanese people are into, like what kind of Japanese smut it was.
That's very true. There's a lot of weird things that they're into. That's just anybody though.
Yeah.
So, anyways, there's Stop trying to break the game.
I think I'm supposed to get in here. I don't know what I'm. It's just told me get in here. It doesn't. There's no clear direction on how.
The mob boss shows up and he's like, and then the girl's like, don't worry, fam. If you, I got this. If you this at some point it comes up, if you challenge him to a drinking contest, like, and win, like, he'll be like, holy shit, you beat me, and probably do something for it. And so the girl's like, don't worry, fam, you bought me drinks, I got this. And she goes in like and challenges the guy to a drinking contest, and he's an oldster, like,
right,
old short Japanese guy who steals boys' underwear.
Okay. Right, as they do.
As one does. She challenges him to a drinking contest, despite the fact that she had drank a lot earlier that night. Drinks him under the table, clears the guy's
Drinks him under the table.
The guy's like, thanks, grabs her boobs again, she punches him again. And then they're like, that's it. She's like, out of there, whatever. People are like, woo. She like goes, and then she leaves, goes around. Next part of the night is she just all of a sudden thinks to herself, afterwards, she's like, man, there was this book I used to read when I was a child, and it's kind of how I've kind of modeled my life around this around this children's book.
Okay.
I really want to find that book.
Does.
And so she goes to a book festival, a book fair or used book sale fair, which I guess is going on.
Got it.
And so she also later.
How much more do you have of this, by the way?
There's a lot. So like.
All right, next time, Speletons. Bye bye.